Today I want to show you the power of anchor events and especially how you can post a message into a Telegram chat whenever a certain event is triggered from within a program. And for that I'm going to quickly show you this project here. So whenever I buy something from this decentralized bar, I'm going to scan the QR code and now you can see I need to connect and I approve this. This little pump here pumps us a drink. But the cool thing is that it also posts a message into Telegram chat. So here we can see that we ordered one shot at table 1 at 1:51, so in UTC time. And yeah, I think this is super cool. I want to show you how to do this. So we start at the documentation of the anchor events. And here we can already see that it's as easy as type emit exclamation mark. And then we are emitting an event. And I'm gonna show you how this looks like in the program. So we have this program here, and here we have an event, purchase made event. And here we have the buyer, the product name, the price, the timestamp, and the Telegram channel ID and the store name. And then whenever someone does a purchase, we are just emitting this event. So we are just calling emit, and then we populate the purchase event, and then we send it. And what Anchor does here magically in the background, it just locks this data as base64 encoded data. So here's the transaction that we just did. So let me buy program, make purchase. And here we can see it has the receipt and the sender token account and so on. And here at the bottom, we have the events data. So here we can see this is program data and this is base64 encoded our event data. So how do we get to this data now and how do we get it into the Telegram chat? So for that we're gonna go to the Helius dashboard and we create a webhook. So here I just set it to mainnet, I set it to enhanced, and I want any transaction that happens to this program that I put in here. And then it should call letmebuy.app/API/webhook Telegram. So this is basically whenever a new transaction with this program happens, it calls now our API. And it's calling the API from this web app here. So here in this store we can define our shots, so all kind of products. So we defined a shot for 50 cents, and here in the store setup we can also set a Telegram chat. And now let's see what this API does when the data comes in. So I go here into our app and I go to pages and then the webhook Telegram. So in here we can see already the first thing I did here is I defined the Telegram bot token. So this one you get when you talk with the bot father in Telegram, and it will get you a bot token. And then you need to add the bot into your Telegram chat, and then it will be able to post messages there. This is just normal Telegram stuff. And then here, whenever we get a new message from the webhook, so from the Helios dashboard, then we create a new connection and we get the transaction. And then we use the helper function from the Solana Web3.js helpers, pass anchor transaction events. And the nice thing about this function is that we actually get the events in typed form. So we put in the IDL as well. And if I quickly show you the IDL here, we can see we have a purchase made struct. And this struct is actually a typed field. So we can see here the receipt ID is a U64, the table number is a U8. And then we have the product name and the buyer and so on. And then we just take this event and if there is a purchase event in this transaction, then we will see if there's a Telegram channel defined. And if so, then we create this message here. So table X ordered one product name for a USDC price. And then it will look like this in the Telegram chat. And then we just call send Telegram message. So we use the Telegram API with our bot token, and then we just send it there. So it's as easy as that. And but I think it's very powerful. So you can build all kinds of cool things with this. So for example, I used it also for the verified builds, because if you use GitHub actions to verify your program, build and verify your program, then usually there would be another step where you afterwards call the OtterSec API. But what I did, I just listened to the verified program event, and then I automatically trigger the verification, the remote verification with the OtterSec API. Or you could also use it in a game, for example. Let's say you have a game like Tribal Wars where you can send troops around and attack cities. then you could, for example, have a message there, hey, your city was attacked. Or you could just have a chat for all the important things that happen in your Telegram chat. Or you could add it to your wallet or your multi-sig wallet with your friends, for example. And if someone spends too much, then there goes a message into your Telegram chat or something. So I think it's very powerful. It's a very easy system, actually. It's like, needs a few minutes to set up, but you can do very, very cool things with this, I think. You can basically, whenever something happens in a program, you can now do something. So you can post something in a Telegram chat or do whatever else you want, basically. So yeah, I just wanted to quickly show you how this works. And yeah, if you like this kind of videos, subscribe to my channel, please. And if you have any questions about the project, you can just ask in the comments. I'm gonna answer it. And of course, it's open source, so you can just look at the code in the bar example. I'm gonna put the link to the source code also in the description. So see you in the next one. Bye bye.